The wind howled through the quiet village of Domremy, rattling the wooden shutters of a modest stone cottage. Inside, the flickering glow of a small fire cast long shadows against the walls. A woman, her face damp with sweat, lay on a straw-stuffed mattress, clutching the coarse blanket beneath her. "Push, Isabel, just a little more," urged the midwife, her voice firm yet gentle. Isabel Romay, her body trembling with exhaustion, gritted her teeth. A final cry tore from her throat, and then, in the dim firelight, the first sound of a newborn's wail filled the room. Relief washed over the mother's face as the midwife placed the infant in her arms. "A girl," the midwife murmured, a small smile playing on her lips. "A strong one." Jacques d'Arc, a sturdy farmer with kind eyes, knelt beside the bed, gazing down at the tiny child swaddled in wool. "Jeanne," he whispered, his voice thick with emotion. "Jeanne d'Arc." Domremy was a village of quiet beauty where golden fields stretched beyond the horizon, and the gentle murmur of the Meuse River lulled its people to sleep. But beneath its tranquility lurked a shadow, the 100 Years' War. From an early age, Jeanne felt its weight. Soldiers passed through the village, their armor glinting like cruel sunlight. Sometimes they took food, sometimes they took more. The English and their allies, the Burgundians, were an ever-present specter, leaving homes burned and hearts hardened. "Father," young Jeanne once asked, her eyes wide as she watched the distant smoke of a razed village, "why do men do such terrible things?" Jacques sighed, his rough hands tightening on the wooden fence post he was repairing. "Because power makes men greedy, child, and greed turns good hearts black." The answer haunted her. Even as she played with the other village children, weaving flower crowns in the fields or tending to the family's sheep, the images of suffering and war never truly left her mind. It was a summer afternoon when Jeanne first heard the voice. She was 12, standing beneath the shade of an ancient oak, the distant hum of insects, a soft melody against the whispering wind. The warmth of the sun kissed her skin, and for a moment all felt right. Then, a rush of golden light, blinding and radiant, a warmth unlike any other filling the air with something unseen yet deeply felt, and a voice, clear as a church bell on Sunday morning. "Jeanne," she gasped, stepping back, her heart pounding. The voice belonged to no one she could see, yet it carried the weight of the heavens themselves. "Do not be afraid, child." A figure took shape before her, brilliant, armored, a presence that filled her with both awe and peace. It was Saint Michael, the archangel himself. His gaze was steady, filled with an ancient wisdom that bore no cruelty, only purpose. "France suffers," he said, his voice like a river carving through stone, "and you, Jeanne, have been chosen." She shook her head, her small hands trembling. "Chosen for what? I am only a girl." "To save your people, to lead France to victory, to crown the true king." The weight of his words settled upon her shoulders, but before she could protest, he was gone. The golden light faded, and she was left alone beneath the oak, her breath shallow, her mind reeling. When she told her mother, Isabel merely stroked her hair, whispering a quiet prayer. "God's will is mysterious, my child. Listen to him, and he will guide you." But when she told her father, his reaction was different. "Enough of these foolish tales," he snapped, slamming his mug against the wooden table. "Visions? Voices? You are a child, Jeanne. No more of this nonsense." Yet, despite his disbelief, the voices did not stop. They came to her again and again, St. Catherine, St. Margaret, and always St. Michael, their words clear and unwavering. France needed her.
The path ahead would be wrought with peril, but deep in her heart she knew she had been called.
And she would answer,